Unlocking career paths in social sciences, where diverse disciplines converge for boundless possibilities. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is interdisciplinary insights navigating career prospects in social sciences. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Ajo Bhatta, Professor and Head Department of English, School of Liberal and Creative Arts, LPU. With academic background and extensive research on notable literary figures, Dr. Bhatta brings a wealth of knowledge to the table. So now, I would like to introduce Dr. Gigi J. Alex, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Indian Institute of Space Sciences and Technology, IIST. Delve into the fascinating realms of food and cultural studies and sciences fiction. So I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Mr. Pankaj Vij, Head Department of Tie-ups, Division of Admissions, LPU. He is having 18 years of experience in multiple domains, including teaching, training, and operations. He is taking up the eligibility, scholarship, fee structure, and infrastructure part of the university. Before we proceed further, in today's session, I would like to request everyone, for having any question, you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side at the end of this webinar. So now, I hand over the things to Mr. Ajo Bhatta and Dr. Gigi J. Alex, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. Over to you, sir and ma'am.
Thank you, Dalvinder, for such a warm welcome. I, on the behalf of the Department of English, School of Liberal and Creative Arts, I welcome all the participants. I also welcome external expert for today's session. So before wasting much time, ma'am, can we start with today's session? So,
sure, sir.
Okay, thank you, Madam Alice, for granting us the permission to start with today's session. Let me just share my screen with all of you. Ma'am, is my screen clearly visible?
Yes, sir, screen is visible. You can continue.
Thank you. So in today's session, we'll be talking about the interdisciplinary insights, navigating career prospects in social sciences and humanities. We have with us one of the prominent external experts, Dr. Alex, from the Department of Humanities, Government of India, Indian Institute of Space, Government of India. Ma'am, in this interaction session, we'll be discussing about various career prospects, various career options that are available for our students, that are available for the students across the globe, as far as humanities, social sciences, liberal arts are concerned. So we'll be asking certain questions from Dr. Alex, and I'll also give my input so that students can have a clear-cut idea about the career opportunities available, or the interdisciplinary insights, or the research opportunities that are available in social sciences, humanities, and liberal arts. So, ma'am, Dr. Alex, my first question to you is that how can an interdisciplinary approach enhances career prospect in social sciences?
Okay, sir, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are clearly audible.
So when you look at humanities and social sciences, with this interdisciplinary approach, they won't be sticking on to one particular discipline. They'll get this opportunity to try, to learn, to inquire more into different disciplines. So that means they could pursue more than one domain. So during this process of approaching or pursuing more disciplines, they will, in a way, they are instigating their own personal drive. So it's a kind of a motivation to them. And what they are learning, it need not be from textbook only. They are interacting with people. They are talking to peers, who are from different disciplines. So that will help in, understanding things from different perspectives, and also to look at things from different perspectives. And they could also apply their skills from disparate areas, and also it will create employment. In a way, that is the, I think that is the key aspect of this interdisciplinary approach.
Means, Dr. Alex, if I want to conclude that if a student is doing his or her career in social sciences, he or she can have plenty of opportunities, either in research or in higher education, or in various industries, or he or she can go for various projects. Means the sky is the limit as far as the careers are concerned. So means a student of BA can also take an opportunity to go for psychology, political science, sociology, economics, English. Means he or she can have a multiple opportunity, and he or she can have a multiple approach in order to go for his or her degree as far as the degree is concerned.
Yes, sir. Instead of the strict compartments, see, when I was doing my graduation, English, just British history, history of language and all.
Yes.
But when you look at an interdisciplinary approach, along with that, we are again English language as such. So now we could say that what about the other languages? What about learning other regional languages? If you go to some other universities, especially.
Yes, there also a student can have an opportunity to opt for Hindi also, Punjabi also, even English also, along with his degree. Means if a student of political science, or if a student of sociology, or a student of history can also take English, can also take Hindi, can also take Punjabi even as his second option.
Exactly. So that in a way is improving our own personality.
Yeah. Great. So let's move to the second question from external expert.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Ma'am, what specific skills do employers value most in social science graduate with interdisciplinary insight?
See, sir, rather than what I believe is that is also something that they have to develop, or something that will evolve as part of the course. See, we are looking at a particular course from multiple perspectives. So the first thing is their own personality. And then, for example, if they are doing a course on language, so as part of language studies, they have to look at it from multiple perspectives. They have to look at the literature also. They have to look at culture. They have to look at the tradition, the heritage, and again of different places, of different nationalities. They get a lot of opportunities to interact with people. So that means the takers or the students, they should have some sort of a strong intellectual curiosity and commitment to pursue that course, to explore the course by applying interdisciplinary methods. Okay, and these methods will make them more resourceful. If they are more resourceful, their attitude, their mindset is changing. It's something that happens during the course of the course. It won't happen all of a sudden, because every semester or every year they are learning a lot of new things, and these new things are actually in a way improving their personality. So what exactly is, for example, they learn something from the text, they are interacting with the people, they are attending the classes, they are giving seminars, or they are participating in paper presentations, conferences, and all those things. So in a way, they could apply whatever they are learning to the real world problems. So in a way, it is equipping themselves. So the specific skills include whatever they are learning and how they are approaching. It could be the communication skills, it could be the life skills that they are learning, and again the subject specific
LSRW skills. As far as English is concerned, it can be listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills.
Correct.
Or we can also say that analytical skills, because we are in 21st century. Without analytical skills, we cannot achieve our target. Communication skills are very, very important, as you rightly pointed out. Still, ma'am, if we have to point out 3, 4, or 5 basic skills that are very, very important as far as career is concerned, or as far as job is concerned, according to you, what are these 5 skills?
So first one is the people skills. Okay. Then language skills. That is something very important. As you rightly told, the listening, speaking, reading, writing skills are very important. Language skills is very important.
Either a student of political science, or a student of history, or a student of psychology, or a student of sociology, or a student of MSW. So LSRW skills means listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills are very, very important, irrespective of the domain. It is important, obviously, for English student, but along with these students, other domains students these skills are also very important.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Because, this is something that we are seeing every day. People who are really confident, even if they are not that much aware, or when you look at the knowledge part, even if they're lacking something, if they can effectively augment, they will succeed. So
Yes.
language skill, as you told, LSRW, it is very important.
Yes, yes, yes.
And again, the social skills, and as you
any
told,
other
the analytical skill also.
analytical skills, analytical skills. Uh, what about other skills that are important? 1, 2, or 3 other skills along with this. Do you think that mathematics is also important, or some knowledge of let's say management is also important?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Especially that is how the interdisciplinary, approach will equip them. For example, when I say that I don't know anything about management, at this age, that is a lack. I should say
Yeah.
that is a lack. But when I look at the students who are doing their graduation or the PG right now, they get this opportunity to what exactly, what do you mean by supply chain management? What is the operational research? They know, they have a clear understanding regarding that, all those things. So a little bit of mathematics, a little bit of management, a little bit of social science, a little bit of economics, the functional aspects of how things related to our budget, as I told, even the political science also. So all those skills are very important, and it is actually in this interdisciplinary approach is rightly guiding them in developing these skills.
Yeah. And that is why here at LPU, for our UG students, we have open minor courses. Means, for instance, if a student of political science, he or she can opt for a minor in management, or he or she can opt for minor even in mathematics, or minor in architect, or minor in planning. Means, along with his BA degree, he can take a good knowledge of management, or he can take a good knowledge of mathematics or economics or other domains. So along with his degree, he or she can also opt for minor courses.
Correct.
As far as UG is concerned. Even
Yeah.
for here at LPU, for our PG students, we have one course of digital marketing for all PG students. We have one course of research methodology for all PG students. So along with their specialization, so that they can have a basic understanding at least about digital marketing, basic understanding about Excel, basic understanding about research methodology in present scenario. So this is an interdisciplinary approach. How far do you agree?
Sure, sir. I agree. The thing is that you could relate. When we were doing our graduation, we never had heard about digital humanities, right?
Yeah.
But now, there are a lot of such flourishing areas. But when you look at the new programs that UGC has asked the various colleges and universities to start, it gives opportunities to the students to explore such areas. As we told, along with the major programs, if we have minors, or we have choice-based elective programs, such electives, along with the core courses. If they are taking such elective programs, it will definitely help in improving their skills.
Thank you, ma'am, for your very great insights. We are moving to the next question. Ma'am, according to you, what are some examples of successful interdisciplinary collaborations in the field of social sciences, and how they have influenced career trajectories?
Okay, so here I'm in the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Yes.
So
as you are working in Indian Institute of Space, Government of India, means how collaborations are important in order to make a career?
I'll tell you, sir. So when I started my career, so I was supposed to teach communication skills for the first years. Okay, so gradually only our authorities, they realized the significance, and they have opened the platform for us to explore more. Then we started the sociology program, management program. Then they actually asked us to start offer a lot of elective programs. For example, we have science fiction, food and cultural studies, then supply chain management, then introduction to space economics. Lot of such areas are there. So what I have observed is these interdisciplinary collaborations. For example, the students who are doing their technical, kind of course here in IIST, they could collaborate with industries. And at the same time, there was a student who passed her BTech from our campus, and then she was so impressed by the humanities courses, especially the sociology courses. She went to TIS, Tata Institute of Social Science, to pursue another program on social
Another
work.
program means a double program.
So,
after one program, second program.
Yeah, so that means even a teacher or even a course could, what should I say, could guide you. So there are, again, another interesting factor is how our students come up with a lot of activities related to outreach and NGO. So what I have observed right now is the number of the networks have improved, increased like anything. For example, when you look at IIT Chennai, there is a network for memory studies. So this memory studies network, it actually evolved from the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences. And again, this network, through this network, they are connecting experts from foreign universities, foreign scholars, our own Indian academics, Indian scholars and researchers as well. So the we have to take a membership every year. They're conducting a lot of programs. They help to publish our articles in journals and book compilations. So they are actually in a way helping us to evolve our academic prospects in one way or other. So
Yes,
this memory studies is one
also.
example. In the network for memory studies is just one example. Then again, there are food network studies. So because these are some of the examples that I know, I am personally in touch with. Again, there is a group for science fiction studies. So this is actually in a way helping the people to write more, to improve their academic pursuits and things like that. So when you look at
yes, please.
Okay, so when you look at this social science and humanities field, it could again, when I was talking to some of my friends who are there in the industry, they are telling that food is not something that you could find in literature alone. The real application of food, try to link with the food technologist, what they are doing. Okay, try to link with the industries as such. Now that is what people are doing. People who have looked at literature or people who have looked at the culture alone, they are collaborating with the scientist. So how humanities beautifully merge with science or technology. Okay, we have space food, especially from people who are doing the work in DRDO and all. So this actually in a way gave us an opportunity, gave us in the sense people who have specialized in humanities or social sciences, they are interacting with the scientist or the technologist. So beautifully, it's a beautiful blend actually.
Yeah, even Dr. Alex, one of my students, she is doing her research in a chemistry. She is from English, but she is collaborating with chemistry people for her research. She is writing a joint research paper with them. Means English people also, they can go for chemistry or they can go for economics or political science. So means collaboration is one of the most important part as far as social sciences and humanities are concerned, because our domains are relevant in almost all the domains. Means we are very much easily, we are fit in to various domains like management, we are easily fit in law or architect or for technology, as you rightly pointed out. So we can have multiple career opportunities with collaborations. Great, man. Let's move to the next question. Then in what ways can interdisciplinary research in social sciences contribute to personal and professional growth? So here we want to concentrate only about research, means how research in social sciences can contribute to professional or even personal growth, according to you.
Yeah. the question itself is the answer. I think it helps the interdisciplinary approach. We are learning from, we are actually investigating into various other domains. And we in the sense, the students who are conducting that sort of a study or research, they are actually, involved in the key mode of knowledge production. So that means we get an opportunity to not just to look at, to explore, to read, to understand, again, to question and critique different disciplines. So, see, if we are living in our own home, if we are happy with our own, comfort zone, we are not getting that kind of an awareness regarding what exactly is happening in the other part, in other domains. Once we get an opportunity to explore and learn and understand, we could compare, we could contrast, we could take the good things. Again, we could, it will give an opportunity for us to improve, as you told, our own personality. And we could apply that as part of our profession also. So this is, as a researcher, this kind of an approach will improve the personality, and it will open up new areas. That is the most important aspect. The collaborations will definitely help in coming up with new areas. For example, see, management. Somebody who wanted to become an entrepreneur, but once that student realizes the societal problems, and once that student is ready to apply his research or his knowledge to solve a social problem, he could become a social entrepreneur. So social entrepreneurship is one of the key areas when you look at the evolving areas. Okay, so how effectively a person who was happy with his own knowledge, his own domain, is coming into the society, is actually speaking and working for the society. It's a beautiful transformation.
Yes. Even the students of literature can take the theory from psychology, can take the theory from sociology, and they can apply these theories in their PhD research or in their master's research. So means interdisciplinary research is one of the key points as far as professional growth or personal growth is concerned. Great, ma'am. Great for your insight. Let's move to the next question. Ma'am, are there specific industries or sectors outside of academic where social scientists with interdisciplinary backgrounds are high in demand?
Yeah, as far as I know, management consultant, then financial analyst or financial consultant, then technical writer or content writer.
Even content writer. Yeah, ma'am. Content writers, many of the companies, they are coming to LPU and they are seeking content writers. And our students, they are placed in these companies because they are in high demand. Content writers, yes.
Then policy, especially industry policy advisors.
Policy advisors.
Yes, then business developer, then social entrepreneur, then
even
product
PRO, public relation officers.
Correct.
Social media managers.
Yeah. Now PR is, there is nothing without a PR. We cannot think about anything without a PR. So public relations, it's something very, very important. And now it has, the scope has increased like anything. And there also, we cannot have a good PR without good language skills or communication skills. So the skills matter.
Then what are these industries? Like we talked about PRO, we talked about media industry, we talked about content writing. Do you think that there are other industries that are also relevant for our students, social sciences, humanities, or liberal arts students?
Yeah, definitely. Just like media, then see the digital field itself is the best example. So people, it need not be a real workplace or a real factory. The through the digital media, especially when you look at the number of what should I say, the new age jobs, it has the variety of jobs, before 10 or 15 years, we never had heard about YouTuber. We never heard about vlogger or blogger. All those
Yes,
things
yes.
happened as part of passion. But now when you look at the income that these people are earning, uh, we can sell our passion. That is the trend now. If you are so passionate about something, you are actually teaching, you are learning and teaching, and you are selling your knowledge, and that itself is a new job.
Yes, ma'am. Even creative writer, editor, policy makers, even social workers. Ma'am, last year I visited UK. At that time, social workers were in very much demand.
Okay.
What are your views about this? That if a student has done his or her master's in MSW or in sociology, how he can help the society?
At one time, we heard about counselors only, that counseling was the only job that you could get. Now it is not like that. Now, along with the job of a counselor, the people, as you told, if you have the language skills, you could write. Again, you could market the work that you are doing. That means you are interacting with a lot of people from other industries. So through collaborations, you can enhance the scope of your job. Okay, so you can relate with the other social workers. You can relate with now with almost all workplaces. Let it be anything. Let it be a hospital, or let it be an educational institution. Let it be any office. There is this need of people who have enough knowledge regarding social work. Okay, so and social science. So sociology, nowadays, the impetus to apply the knowledge of sociology is more. So it is not like a job that is already created. We should have that an urge to go and create employment. So that is one novel faculty that we could associate with the social science and humanities. Every day we engage ourselves in creating new job sector.
Yes, yes. Means every day new jobs are emerging, and a student from social sciences can easily take a job that are emerging trends in social sciences. Great, ma'am. Let's move to the my last question. Then we'll take the questions from the students. Ma'am, what advice do you have for social science graduates looking to leverage their interdisciplinary skills and knowledge for successful career navigation? According to you, what are your various advices?
Okay, so it need not be an advisor, but this is something that I learned from my students. Uh, you know, they get a wider scope to apply their knowledge, and as part of their course, quite often they have to do this internship programs and all. Internship and externship they are doing. So
Yes.
once they do these things, they're in a way up, so they do this internship as part of their project or something like that. They'll get some marks or something like that. But see, when you look at the experience part, I'll give you a very simple example. My son, who was in plus one, now he just finished his plus two. When he was in plus one, the school, they offered an internship program. So they ask the students to list out their priorities. Do you want to work with an NGO, or you want to work with a industry, or things like that.
Means
So
they are fixing their career paths.
correct, exactly. They give them an because they are, they are in the comfort zone. They don't know anything about the outside world. So the school is actually giving an opportunity to go out. So once they get, for example, my son, he was very reluctant to work in the garden. Oh my God, how do you touch the soil? It's so dirty and all. But thank God for internship. He worked with an NGO, whether they are producing, eco-friendly fertilizers, and
Yes.
so that means they have to work. They have
Yes.
to observe.
They
They
have
have
to
to work.
struggle. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means it is an opportunity to enhance the experience. Again, the field visit they are conducting. So these are all several vistas that through which they could enhance their experience. So once our experience are enhanced, it will affect our perspective. So instead of the watertight compartments where we are specializing in one domain, if we are doing our interdisciplinary research, it will enhance or it will improve our outlook, and it will this is something where we have to think about the significance of convergence, the synthesis of knowledge or the fusion of knowledge. So my humble advice is always be open to learn from other domains and try to apply the knowledge that we have learned for the betterment of the society.
Yes, yes, yes. Great, great, ma'am. Even our UG students, they are doing field projects and community development projects. Means they are going in the field, they are doing one project with the people, or they are helping community so that they can take a basic knowledge that how to help someone. So along with their degrees, they are doing these projects here at LPU. So means according to you also that students can go out, they should go out from their comfort levels in order to learn a lot from the outer world. Great, ma'am, great. So these are the few questions from my side. Now I would like to take the questions of the participants and the students.
Okay.
So, ma'am, over to you for the questions.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ajo and Dr. Gigi. It was wonderful delight for discuss on interdisciplinary insights, some research regarding specific industries or sectors, career navigation, and more. Let me take 2-3 questions from a participant. Sunil is asking here, so can you suggest some job spaces key area for PhD in political science field?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Yeah. So can you suggest some job spaces key area for PhD in political sciences field?
Yes. I'll take this question. I'll try to answer this question. As far as PhD is concerned, after doing our PhD in political science or public administration, there are enough of job opportunities available. For instance, a student or a PhD scholar can start his or her career in teaching, higher education. He or she can opt for assistant professors, or they can go for a teacher. Or if they do not want to start their career in teaching, they can go for professional. They can become policy makers. They can apply for various companies, multinational companies. They are seeking for policy creators or policy makers. As Dr. Alex also pointed out that in today's scenario, many companies, they are coming, they want content writers, they want policy makers, they want PR, public relation officers. Yes, after doing their PhD, these are the key job opportunities available for political science students.
I hope, Sunil, you got your answer from our expert. We will take the questions later. Let me hand over the session to Mr. Pankaj Vij. I would request to the admission nominee, Mr. Pankaj Vij, to be on the screen. Over to you, sir.
Right. Thank you very much. And that was a very healthy discussion. And we got to know about the interdisciplinary approach of in social sciences. Well, I come from an engineering background, and interdisciplinary approach in engineering is also a need of the hour. Actually, interdisciplinary approach is the need of the hour. Today, a person who is making a car or the automotive sector is not limited to just an automobile engineer, but it's a sensor-based car. So electronics engineers, they also come into picture. If electronics is there, then programming is there, and programming requires computer engineers. So it's a multidisciplinary approach everywhere. So I'll just take up this discussion further, and I like to tell the students who are watching this particular broadcast as to what exactly they can expect when they come to the university. That's lovely professional university. What is their expectation? What kind of things they can expect to have over here? I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Okay, great. So starting with my presentation, the most important thing when it comes to whenever it is about a university, so the most important thing to start off with is the accreditations and the approvals that any university has. So let me just throw some light upon the kind of accreditations and approvals that we have got under our belt. We are a NAC A++ accredited university with a points of 3.68 score on a 4-point scale. So that's probably the best in India. We have got some other approvals. We are approved by the Accreditation Council of Business Schools, and which is for the management programs, in Indian Council for Agricultural Research, which is for the agriculture programs. Similarly, we are approved by the UGC, even for the distance education, regular programs, obviously, but for distance education as well. We have got approvals from National Council for Teacher Education, which is for the education programs such as B.Ed, M.Ed, and so on and so forth. Then we are approved by Pharmacy Council of India, Council of Architecture. So these are the approvals we have got on and on. It's an unending list. We have got approvals from practically everywhere. We are members of the prestigious Association of the Indian Universities and many more. Talking about placements, well, placements are once again of prime importance. The stepping stone of a student's career in an institute is admissions, and the last step obviously is placements. And we have got our flag bearers, which are mentioned on the screen. They have brought laurels to themselves, to the university, to the country, by bagging some of the best packages as high as 3 crores, multiple lakhs, very, very good organizations of the likes of Amazon, Google, and so on and so forth. So these students have really done well in their life, bagging some of the best placements because they had really done really good in their academics. And so is the case with any other student that we try to facilitate placements for probably every student who's studying with us. Talking about extracurricular activities, well, extracurricular activities is yet another important pillar when it comes to academics. It's said that all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. That's a very old saying, but then it's a very effective one. So quite recently, the Khelo India University Games, which concluded, we bagged the 2nd position in India. So we were the runner-ups in this particular tournament. The likes of Neeraj Chopra, the likes of Bajrang Punia, the likes of Manpreet Singh, the former captain of the Indian hockey team, which won the bronze medal in the Olympics hockey event. So these all are our own students. So we focus a lot on extracurricular activities, including sports, cultural activities, and so on and so forth. Well, the year was 2019, and we hosted the 106th edition of the Indian Science Congress, which was inaugurated by none other than the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. A few years back, we had His Holiness the Dalai Lama coming to the campus, and he gave away degrees in one of the convocation ceremonies. Similarly, we had 2 former presidents of India and Afghanistan, Shri Hamid Karzai and Shri Pranab Mukherjee, who came to the university campus and gave away degrees in yet another convocation ceremony. Then we had the former late Finance Minister of India, Shri Arun Jaitley ji, who came to the university a few years ago, and he inaugurated a startup school. In 2018, we had Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, who was the then Vice President of India, to the convocation ceremony, giving away degrees to yet another convocation ceremony. So these are the kind of figures that we try to get to the university, and they provide degrees to the students. It's a memory to cherish for these students. Then we have got intellects such as Gohar Gopal Das coming to the university campus, giving away live sermons to the students, to the parents, to the teachers, and sharing his knowledge. Yes, these people also throng the campus, not only to sing and dance, but also to interact with our students, because the students, the young students, listen to them very carefully, and they are their real life heroes. But yes, they share their experiences whenever they come to the university. So that's the kind of exposure that we believe in giving to our students. Talking about infrastructure, yet another integral part of the academics. Let me just show you some insights into the infrastructure build-up of the university. That's a marvel of a building, 14 blocks joined back to back, housing the central library of the university, plus quite a few other departments. That's the auditorium of the university, having a capacity of 2,500 people in a single go. These are the kind of labs that we have got. This is what you're seeing is the computer lab, and then we have got a whole lot of labs depending on the department that the student is studying in. A library, this is the central library. We have got libraries in every department, but we have got a central library as well. All these libraries are completely automated. Well, it's a 600-acre campus that we have got on National Highway number 44, which runs from Amritsar to Delhi. And at the heart of the campus, we have got a mall. Let's go inside the mall. These are the interiors of the mall. It's got stores where students can purchase their stuff. It's got facilities such as gymnasiums, bowling alleys, recreational facilities, and so on. God forbid any student falls ill, but if a student falls ill, we are ready with a hospital within the campus. It's a 25-bedded hospital with resident doctors, medical staff, even a physiotherapy clinic, and dental chairs where the students can go for their dental checkups and everything. That's an open-air theater where open-air cultural activities take place in the university. That's a panoramic view of the university as such. We are a very lush green and a very clean university. A few years back, we were awarded as one of the cleanest campus in India by the government of India, a night vision of the university. We boast a very good sporting infrastructure. We have got swimming pools, all-weather swimming pools. We have got shooting ranges. We have got courts. You name a court, you get it. Badminton, basketball, volleyball, and so on and so forth. And we even have a squash court. So that's the view of, that's an aerial view of the indoor sports complex that we have got at the university. The university houses around, it's got a capacity of 2,500 people in a single go that can put up in the hostel facility. And the campus is a completely safe campus, secure campus, ragging-free campus, and it's manned by guards day in, day out, 24/7. So your ward, if the parents are watching this broadcast, the wards would be absolutely safe. The boys and girls hostels are within the 600-acre campus, and they are absolutely different, means like they are separate from each other. The boys hostels are separate, girls hostels are separate, but they are located within 600-acre campus that I talked about is on National Highway number 44. So I just take a pause over here. I'll take you online, and if a student wishes to know about the various programs that we are offering. Today, we are discussing about social sciences. So let me just show you as to how you can get to know about the fee structures, the eligibilities, and so on and so forth when it comes to various programs. So on lpu.in, I go to lpu.in, and on lpu.in, I go to admissions. This is lpu.in, that's our official website. I go to admissions. In admissions, these are after 12th programs. These are after graduation programs, after post-graduation. So you can search a program of your own choice. Let's say I want to search a program after 12th. So after 12th, I go to regular programs and I click it over here. And it takes me to the next page. And the next page will show me an array of disciplines that will be there. And I can choose amongst any of these disciplines. And I can choose a discipline. I can get to know about the eligibility criteria. Just give me a moment. There we go. In the meanwhile, ma'am, if you have any questions, you can just ask me till the time we just get this thing on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Can we take questions, Dr. Gigi and Dr. Ajo?
Please, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Megha is asking here, is this time to be specialized in our field, or we should focus our studies in multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary studies?
Dear student, as we are in 21st century, we are in a world where multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary are very, very important. If we are doing our specialization in one field, I suggest that you can go for interdisciplinary field also, because taking a specialization in one field is good. But yes, if you are having a knowledge of other fields, it will really help you in setting your good career. So my suggestion to you is that go for interdisciplinary field, go for interdisciplinary research, go for interdisciplinary career, so that if you are not performing good in one area, you can perform good in another area. So where you can have a multiple options in order to start your career. So my suggestion to you is that go for a multidisciplinary field. Over to you, Devinder.
I hope a participant got his or her answer. Mr. Pankaj, you can continue.
Yes, sure. So there was a bit of a glitch when it comes to technology. Obviously, sometimes it happens. So, well, we are on the page. So this is the kind of, these are the different disciplines that you watch when you go to admissions and after 12th regular programs, you search. Say, let's say, for example, I want to search a program called as maybe a graduation in English. So I go to English and foreign languages. I click it over here and it shows me BA Honors. So I'll just go to BA Honors. I click it over here and I just scroll down a little bit and it shows me the eligibility of the program. So BA Honors eligibility is passed with 60% marks in aggregate in 12th with English or equivalent subject to qualifying LPUNEST or CUET. So that's the eligibility of taking admission in the BA Honors program. LPUNEST is our own exam, which stands for Lovely Professional University National Entrance and Scholarship Test. And CUET is yet another national level test. So both the tests are the students who have taken any of these two tests are eligible to take admission, and they should have 60% marks in the 12th standard. Another thing that a student would like to know is obviously what is the kind of fee structure of the program. So on the slider, I'll just click it over here and I'll go to fee. So the page takes me automatically to the fee part of it. So the fee of the program is 50,000 rupees per semester, but then there are loads and loads of scholarships that we are offering. Say, for example, a student has 80 to 89.99% of marks in 12th standard, or is in the cutoff 3 of our LPNEST exam. There's a 20% scholarship and the fee goes down to 40,000 per semester. Similarly, if a student has 90 to 94.99% of marks in 12th standard, or is amongst the cutoff 2 of our LPNEST exam, there's a 25% scholarship, fee goes down to 37,500. Similarly, if somebody has done exceedingly well, like 95% marks or above in 12th standard, or is in the cutoff 1 of our LPNEST exam, there's a 30% scholarship and the fee goes down to 35,000 per semester. It's worth mentioning over here that these scholarships that I've just showed you, if a student gets any of these scholarships, then the scholarship remains the same way throughout the course of the program. For the next 3 years, you'll get the same kind of scholarship, that is 30%, 25%, 20%, irrespective of whatever scholarship you've got. It will stay the same way throughout for the next 3 years of your program. What are the other scholarships that we are offering? Just go to this particular tab, click it over here, and it shows you what are the other scholarships that are being offered. We have seen that we are offering scholarships on the basis of 12th scores, on the basis of LPNEST. Similarly, if you do good CUET, we have got scholarships on the basis of that as well. You can refer to this particular link. And some other scholarships on the basis of innovation, startups, or entrepreneurship. Somebody's done good in say some startups or some innovations or some entrepreneurships. We have got scholarships for them as well. Then there are certain financial aids in which for the defense people, we as a university have all the due respects for the defense forces of the country, and the wards of the defense people are also facilitated with different kinds of scholarships. So there are array of scholarships that we are offering to the students just with the aim of making education affordable to the students. So these are the different kinds of scholarships that we are offering. I hope the information shared by me is useful for the students. And another thing, I'm going to display the helpline numbers of the university on your screen. If you want to take a screenshot of this particular thing, you can obviously do that, or you can go to the contact us section of the website and you'll get the phone numbers and everything over there. So our helpline number is 01824517000. A student can call over here to know about the admission related queries or general counseling. Or you can write to us on admissions@lpu.co.in, where your queries would be answered in an email over the email. So I guess that's all from my side. I hope the information was useful. Back to you, Dalvinder ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Sunil is asking here, my question is to Pankaj sir. Is PhD in political science degree offered by LPU? Is the admission is going on nowadays? I have to complete it by master's and JRF in this subject. Is asking the admission is going on in political?
Absolutely. Once again, I've told you that to know about the various details, even the syllabi and everything, you just need to go to our website and get the things, pros and cons. But yes, our admissions are on for the PhD program. And all you need to do is, first of all, write an entrance exam. You need to write an entrance exam. You could be a national level test qualified, like a UGC NET. That's pretty good for us. Or you can write our LP-NEST exam. Or even a student, if he's an MPhil or she's an MPhil, can take admission with us. So the first step would be a test. That could be LP-NEST or a UGC NET. Or if somebody is an MPhil, all three of them are perfectly all right. Thereafter, you need to appear for an interview. So you appear for an interview, you clear the interview, and you are in for admissions. For LP-NEST PhD, the forms are open. You can visit our website and you can fill up the form, and you can accordingly give the examination. Thereafter, appear for the interview, and you are, if you clear both the things, yes, sure, you can take admission. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj. I hope all the participants got the answers from our experts. As we come to the end to this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision-making regarding the admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.